Hello my friends and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. I'm George and today I'm back with another review of my recent purchases. Recently bought a few items, select items from the Grave Miasma store, their merch store. Grave Miasma, if you're not familiar with them, they are a London, UK based death metal, death doom outfit. They've got a number of releases under their belt to date. I think there's 2 studio albums and quite a few other sort of EPs and bits and pieces, but Grave Miasma are one of my favourite death metal bands, certainly one of my absolute favourite UK death metal bands. They are such a brilliant band, a great combination of really dark, atmospheric, ambient, doomy metal injected with just good old-fashioned death, buzz-sawing, huge fuzzy HM2 style riffs. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. A fantastic band and an absolute must listen for any die-hard fan of good old school death metal or death doom. If you like bands like Asphyx, for example, or Incantation, then you're well on the right track here. But I picked up a few bits and pieces from their web store and have to say that I'm really chuffed with these particular finds. So I'll take you through them, starting with what is probably my favourite article out of all this. As soon as I saw this absolutely delightful long sleeve, I could not resist. So this long sleeve contains not just a great giant logo. I think the size of the logo is what really caught me. I think it's a great logo anyway, but that is what I want. Large print logo. But it's got the fantastic artwork for the Odori Sepulchrorum. Pronounced it right this time, I think. Album cover there. Absolutely fantastic. Odori Sepulchrorum was the debut album, or is the debut album from this band. And that's a great bit of artwork. Absolutely fantastic. And it's lovely to have it on a giant long sleeve here. On the back we've got nice, interesting kind of occult looking design there. Looks the part, certainly. Very cool. And on the sleeves we've got the album title there, Odori Sepulchrorum. Down that sleeve, and on the other sleeve, lots of little Grave Miasma band logos. Just open that out so I can actually show you properly, as it has recently been neatly folded away. So you can see that a little bit clearer. Logos all the way down. What could be cooler? It's a really cool, high quality long sleeve. And if you're a fan of Grave Miasma, I recommend you snap one of these up. It's really very cool. And it's getting towards that hoodie and long sleeve time of year, of course. We're into autumn now. And what better way to warm yourself up in those cold months than repping some seriously awesome death metal merch. So in addition to that lovely long sleeve, I couldn't help but pick up this little ditty. This was actually on sale. This was on offer. A nice t-shirt with a very interesting design going on there. What appears to be some sort of wizard characters standing around. Again, very occultic. And at the bottom there, it says Abyssal something or other. Can't read it. But you know what? It's freaking great artwork. Absolutely awesome. Really does stand out. Very cool indeed. Nice big logo again. Big logo. Very important. Very important indeed. Nice t-shirt. It was in the sale, as I say, so if you are interested, if that's really catching your eye, you might be able to pick one up if they've still got a few remaining. Awesome shirt. Awesome long sleeve. But it doesn't end there. I've also been, for one reason or another, maybe it's the cost or maybe it's the availability, but I've been kind of failing to get hold of a copy of their most recent studio album, which is entitled Abyss of the Wrathful Deities. Get it right. But on the web store, Grave Miasma web store, I managed to locate this lovely cassette form of that new album. Great artwork, I have to say. Show it the right way round, that might help. Awesome bit of artwork there. A nice smoky effect tape shell as well. And this tape was really inexpensive. To be honest, I think it was about £7. And for a nice new release, nice tape like that, that's really not that bad at all. I believe this is a Sepulchral Voice release, / Dark Descendant. I have to admit, I haven't actually listened to this tape yet. I haven't listened to this album in full. What I have listened to are a few sort of, I guess, the singles or some of the more prominent tracks from the album, the more popular ones on Spotify or YouTube, I can't recall. But I love tapes, and this is a really cool addition. So now I do have all of the Grave Miasma releases in one form or another, all of the others in CD form, this particular one on cassette. I would still like to pick up a vinyl maybe, or a CD, just to have the full catalogue on CD. I do like that, but for now, I'm contented as long as I've got it in the collection. And I have noticed steadily that cassette seems to be getting more and more popular. I thought maybe I was onto something a bit more obscure here, but it does seem that tape is coming back. The old school analog ways are not just stopping at that vinyl, at LP. It seems that tapes are picking up with serious pace. So a nice tape there, really cool smoky effect shell, really inexpensive to be honest, and I am going to check that out soon, but just haven't got round to it yet unfortunately. Final article then. This is probably my favourite release from Grave Miasma. I think this was the first album in fact that I picked up from the band. I've got it on a digi CD up here, but this is Exalted Emanation. And depending on the source, some people regard this as an LP, some people regard this as an EP. Nonetheless, it's freaking awesome, and I couldn't help but pick up a beautiful vinyl copy of the album. It's a really nice package. It's not an overly long release, but it's longer, in my opinion, than a standard EP. It's 5 tracks long, well over half an hour. And it's just awesome. That just looks the part. You know when you see that artwork that you're in for a pretty doomy, dark time. The vinyl, whoops, just dropped the poster, clue. The vinyl is just a conventional black vinyl. It does actually need a little bit of a wipe. I think it is a new vinyl, but it's a little bit dusty. Oh well, you know, worst things happen. A nice vinyl nonetheless. Looks new to me. Awesomely, we've got a nice booklet as well in here. And I have to say, I've never seen this particular release on vinyl anywhere else. It's actually got the lyrics here, which is cool. So this must be quite difficult to get hold of. Must be something you probably pick up from Sepulchral Voice, web store maybe, don't know. But a lovely booklet that we get in this one. And as I alluded to by accidentally throwing it on the floor a second ago, we've got a nice little poster as well. Very cool indeed. Very dark, very evil. Hopefully there's not too much terrific glare on that poster. Very, very nice indeed. I'm really chuffed with this little collection of items. Have to say, I like to show my support for these bands, certainly the underground bands where I can. And this one, this is a choice find, definitely. Grave Miasma's Exalted Emanations. If you love your music dark, if you love your death metal doomy and dirgy, if you love kind of spectral, haunting, ghostly, gargling vocals, you are in for a treat. Plenty of filthy riffs here. I mean, proper, slimy, filthy, dirty riffs in abundance. Absolutely excellent stuff though. Just to recap, we've got that beautiful Exalted Emanations vinyl. A lovely piece. We've got our tape of the most recent studio album, full length, The Abyss of Wrathful Deities, and it's got a really cool bit of artwork on there, I have to say. Freaking cool. Shame that they didn't have the long sleeve with that art in my size. Is a bit of a shame. Whoops. Put that on the floor. Then we've got the crazy wizard artwork going on there on that t-shirt. Very cool. Looks the part. And the crowning piece. This absolutely stunning long sleeve with the Odori Sepulchrorum artwork. Awesome stuff. So, check out the Grave Miasma store. If you've never heard of Grave Miasma, absolutely check them out. They are a fantastic UK death doom band or death metal band. Absolutely awesome. They've got some brilliant albums under their belt and some great EPs as well. Check them out. Thanks for watching, my friends. Do feel free to check out the Grave Miasma web store, which I'll put a little link in the bio, just so you can go and pick up some goodies. But feel free to like and subscribe, my friends. Do check back soon for more reviews and recommendations. Above all, my friends, do take care of yourselves and stay heavy.